Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. For fans of General Hospital, the next 2 weeks are set to deliver twists, emotional bombshells, and some of the most talked about returns in years. Every day in Port Charles carries the weight of secrets, heartbreak, and the kind of suspense that keeps audiences hooked. Viewers know that Nathan West's death was one of the most heartbreaking exits in recent soap history, but the whispers surrounding his possible comeback have been growing louder. Now, signs are pointing to something big unfolding. The hints are everywhere, and the emotional fallout of what's about to happen will ripple through nearly every character. As if that weren't enough, Jason Morgan is staring down a crushing blow that could change everything he thought he knew about loyalty, love, and even his place in the lives of those closest to him. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, Port Charles will be shaken to its core. The rumors about Nathan's return aren't just fan theories anymore. A combination of behind-the-scenes buzz, cryptic on-screen clues, and the way certain characters have been speaking about the past suggests that Nathan's presence will once again touch the canvas. Whether Nathan returns in a physical, shocking twist, or whether he appears in visions, flashbacks, or some sort of emotional reckoning, his influence is undeniable. Maxie has never truly healed from losing him, and her storyline in the coming days points toward a confrontation with her grief in a way that feels fresh and raw. Imagine her disbelief if she comes face to face with Nathan once again, even if only briefly. Imagine what that could mean for her as she struggles to move forward in her life, raise her child, and navigate her relationships. Nathan's return also raises questions for other key characters. Liesl Albrecht, Nathan's mother, has long carried guilt and rage over his untimely death. A chance to see her son again, even fleetingly, would stir a storm inside her. Would she embrace the possibility of redemption, or would she become consumed with anger toward those she blames? If Nathan is alive in some unexpected way, the drama intensifies. If he is simply a vision, the emotional toll could drive Liesl toward choices that create shockwaves. Either way, the impact will be massive. On the other side of Port Charles, Jason is facing a personal disaster that may be one of his toughest struggles yet. Jason has always been the steady enforcer, the man who protects those he loves at all costs. But in the next 2 weeks, Jason will come to realize that not everything can be saved. Whispers suggest that Jason will lose someone or something so close to his heart that even he cannot bury the pain beneath his stoic exterior. The clues point toward a devastating realization involving either Sam, his children, or possibly the Corinthos family. For years, Jason has built his identity around being the protector, but the crushing blow ahead could strip him of that role and leave him reeling. Jason's heartbreak could tie directly into the chaos surrounding Sonny. Sonny has been unraveling, and his choices lately have pushed both allies and enemies to the breaking point. If Sonny's actions endanger those Jason loves, it could ignite a rift between them that fans never expected to see. Jason may finally have to admit that standing beside Sonny is not always the right path, and the consequences of that realization could fracture their bond forever. Watching Jason process that betrayal, while trying to hold on to what matters most, will be gut-wrenching for fans who have followed their brotherhood for decades. Another dimension to Jason's crushing blow could be connected to Carly. The bond between Jason and Carly has always been one of the strongest in Port Charles, a friendship that survives everything. But what happens if Jason learns that Carly made choices that hurt him in ways he never imagined? Secrets have a way of coming out in Port Charles, and the fallout often spares no one. A devastating revelation could test Jason and Carly's loyalty in ways that shake the foundation of their relationship. For Jason, losing Carly's trust, or discovering that Carly betrayed his own, would hit as hard as any physical wound. Meanwhile, fans can't ignore the timing of Nathan's rumored return against Jason's upcoming heartbreak. The two storylines may be deeply intertwined. Nathan's reappearance, whether spiritual or physical, could open old wounds for Maxie, but it might also intersect with Jason's pain. Port Charles thrives on interconnected drama, and the writers know how to weave multiple threads into one explosive climax. Could Jason's crushing blow tie back to Nathan's storyline? Could secrets about the past resurface in ways that leave both Jason and Maxie shattered? For Maxie, Nathan's return would reopen years of unresolved emotions. She has tried to move on, but her heart has never truly left Nathan. His return could leave her torn between embracing the love she once had and holding on to the life she has now. Her child will be at the center of it all. What if Nathan reappears and wants to be part of his child's life? What if Maxie has to explain to her son why his father is suddenly back? The drama could play out in ways that test her strength, her honesty, and her ability to choose a path forward. The next 2 weeks will also highlight how the community reacts to these shockwaves. Felicia and Mac, as Maxie's parents, will undoubtedly be pulled into the emotional turmoil. Their daughter's pain is their own, and the possibility of Nathan's return would stir protective instincts. If Jason's heartbreak collides with Maxie's, we could see family bonds tested like never before. Viewers should also pay close attention to how Anna Devane fits into this evolving puzzle. Anna has been dealing with her own burdens, but her connections to Nathan, Liesl, and Jason mean she will not escape the fallout. She may find herself playing peacemaker, investigator, or even unexpected confidant as the drama escalates. The whispers of Nathan's return also bring up bigger questions about life and death in Port Charles. This is a town where the impossible happens every day. Characters presumed dead have reappeared time and again, reshaping relationships and reigniting rivalries. If Nathan is truly back, the ripple effect will change the canvas forever. If he is only back as a vision, the writers may use it as a turning point for Maxie to finally confront her grief in ways she has avoided. Either path offers drama that fans will be talking about for years. As for Jason, fans know that when he suffers a crushing blow, he rarely lets the world see his full pain. But this time, it may be impossible to hide. His loss, whatever it may be, will push him toward a crossroads. Will he choose vengeance? Will he retreat into himself? Or will he finally allow those around him to help carry the weight? The answer will shape the Jason Morgan fans see for months to come. Over the next 2 weeks, expect emotional confrontations, tearful reunions, and shocking choices. Expect Jason to face truths that will devastate him, and expect Maxie to come face to face with the love she thought was lost forever. Expect Liesl to spiral as the lines between past and present blur. Expect Sonny's empire to shake under the weight of his mistakes, and expect Carly to face questions about her loyalty. Every corner of Port Charles will feel the aftershocks of what is coming. Fans should prepare themselves for an emotional roller coaster, because these next 2 weeks will not be easy. Nathan's return, in whatever form it takes, is guaranteed to stir hearts and break them all over again. Jason's crushing blow will remind us why his journey is one of the most compelling in daytime television. Together, these storylines will keep General Hospital at the center of every conversation, every theory, and every fan debate. So buckle up. The next 2 weeks in Port Charles are going to test every character's limits. Love, loss, loyalty, betrayal. It's all on the table. And through it all, the questions remain. Is Nathan truly back, or is this an echo of love lost? And can Jason survive the heartbreak that is coming his way? The answers will come, and when they do, Port Charles will never be the same again. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for